These things has helped me with my longevity here at work. We could pour it into the work that we are doing, therefore making us deliver more. Hi, my name is Roumel, and at People Partners, I currently work as diploma tutor and student support officer. First of all, this is my first RTO experience. I have been working for 7.5 years with Red Mako at People Partners. And I would say that as a former team lead, I've had the experience in conducting trainings and also creating learning materials. So this has always been something that I wanted, especially to be part of the academe, and being in an RTO is very close to that. I have worked as school ambassador, been doing account management for 3 years, and then after that as diploma tutor and student support officer for maybe like around 4 years up to present. And working as school ambassador, I have closely liaised with vets, with ILOs, with head of departments at schools in Queensland, and also with parents, definitely, because we are conducting trainings with school-based students. And after that, I moved to the training and support team and started doing my student support officer role and as diploma tutor as well. This time around, I liaise closely with the students themselves, both non-school based and school based. So for me, this is sort of like becoming full circle with my role here at Red Mako. So every now and then, the government would have updates and new mandates that, of course, we as part of the training and support team would have to adapt to, and definitely we have to comply with. And one of those things that I would say I have brought on the table would be my 10 years, more than 10 years experience in customer service and client facing. So initially, what we have used, especially when I was part of the inside sales team, is Sugar. That's the CRM tool where we put in data, enrollment processing, and all of that. When I moved to the training and support team, that is when we started using other platforms like WebEx, Microsoft Teams, where we would normally meet students, virtual classrooms, while we used VR or virtual reality goggles. I think it was Oculus that we used before. And right now, we are using Accelerate for everything, data entry and all of those things, and also with, again, Microsoft Teams in terms of conducting tutorial sessions or workshops with our students. In terms of, say, for example, if the government has a mandate of from 8 units, they increase it to having more 12 units to complete one course, like the Diploma of Business. Of course, we have to adapt. And alongside that, we have to make sure that the students also do not feel overwhelmed. So this is where me as the tutor or student support officer would have to make sure that they feel our support every step of the way as they do the course. Well, one of the courses I assist on is Diploma of Business, and having a master's degree in business administration, this has really helped me a lot, especially in providing assistance and support to our students. And not only that, but also it did equip me to help out on other closely related courses like project management or leadership and management or social media marketing. Apart from that, we also have these regular huddles on a daily basis where we would normally share with team members, with colleagues, our wins for the day that has passed, or our goals for the day, our roadblocks. So these things help us to do better each day and also learn from each other. For me, one of the really most memorable experiences I've had working with the trainers, working with the team, was when I was sent to Australia for around a month, and just really have not only a feel, but I had a lot of learnings when I was there. I did go to schools and conduct expos with fellow trainers. I sat down with trainers as they conduct their training with students, go to businesses that Red Mako caters to. So this did not only enrich my experience as a tutor, as a student support officer, but it made me understand more all the different facets, all the different stakeholders, like where they're coming from. So I really liked this, and it will stay with me forever. For me as well, one of the things that I like with working with the training team here at Red Mako is I believe in the saying that iron sharpens iron. And being around with passionate people just also motivates me. So that is always a plus for me. One of the most impactful experiences I've had, and I still do have, is when you get that exhilarating feeling when a student completes and that student goes back to you and thanks you for the work that you've done and for the help that you have extended to them. This may be like, those little reminders that they're very thankful of in all these small things that really matter to them. Also, I believe that making sure that you build that relationship with your student to not only just have a rapport with them, but to make them more responsible, more accountable. Make sure that as an encourager, as a person, I normally do encourage not only my friends, I also do the same for my students. I never underestimate the power of encouraging word, because I know simple word of encouragement does a lot of magic. Well, apart from refund requests or general complaints from, either business owners, parents, students, one of the things for me, I would say is one of the most complex would be when a student is telling you that they could not study, but they really wanted to, considering, all the factors that they have around them, whether personal, whether health. As a diploma tutor, as a student support officer, of course, we want to show them that we care and that we're here for them. And we try to go above and beyond and show them that we try to exhaust everything that we could. Given whatever situation they're in, we try to look for workarounds that will help them. And of course, we try to reach out to our training manager or other student support officers, or we just show them that we're here to really make them complete their courses. If not, of course, maybe complete a unit or so that they can get a statement of attainment after if they cannot at least complete their course, they can get a statement of attainment for any units that they complete. We have a certain student, he tells us that he's going through a lot personally, family member getting sick, etc., but he wants to finish the course. So what we do is we ask for maybe if he has done certain certifications before, maybe what we've done is we did some credit transfer for him, and given what was credit transferred, he has only a few units left to do. And with that few units left to do, we were able to help him chunk his time so that he could effectively finish all the units that he has left within the time frame that he has. A good friend of mine has referred me to Red Mako, and everything went smoothly and rather very quickly. So I submitted and sent her my resume, and then after that, I had my phone interview, and then face-to-face initial interview, and then my final interview with the CEO at Red Mako. I would say that HR recruitment team at People Partners are very supportive, warm, and friendly, and they've conducted everything professionally. I used to volunteer at kids' church, and we normally teach kids on a Sunday there. And also I do outreaches and other volunteer work. So I would say that HR recruitment has tapped onto this and factored this in. They knew that this is my passion, and also this is somewhere I'll thrive. So they made sure that, my people skills are being leveraged, and they thought that making me, of course, giving me the role of being a school ambassador and also a diploma tutor and student support officer right now would help me a lot, not only to hone those skills more, but also to make sure that I impart utmost support to not only the students, but to the rest of our stakeholders. People Partners, our HR, has provided us with all the necessary tools like coaching sessions, wherein we have our playbooks, share best practices. We also have had trainings, cross trainings within the team, knowing what our other colleagues within the team do, understanding their roles as well. Definitely, all these things help a lot. Apart from those, most importantly, People Partners help us align and instill the core values that our company, our client, which is Red Mako, advocates, which is I am influential, I am caring, I'm accountable, I'm resourceful, and I'm passionate. So all these things has helped me with my longevity here at work and also with my endurance and most importantly with me evolving with the company I'm in. This also coincides with the core values of People Partners. So it's very easy for us to remember. Apart from what I have said earlier, People Partners advocates and promotes integrity, being devoted, and of course, excellence at work. People Partners as a company fosters positivity and they encourage having fun at work and also being creative and all these things. Apart from conducting regular town halls wherein we have games, we have fun, every now and then there are random stuff that keeps the office alive. Most importantly, apart from HR providing us all the help that we need, we also have our friendly support team who extends any kind of support that we need, even we're afar. They always make sure that they go above and beyond and they always go the extra mile. For me, People Partners have an eye for talent. I have worked for a lot of BPO companies and industries here in the Philippines and also in Singapore. And I could attest and say that my colleagues then and now, I consider are experts in their field. And, whether it's marketing or customer service or inside sales or training, People Partners hire only the best and they make sure that these applicants who become employees will not only stay driven, stay passionate, but also will evolve with the company that they're in, just as I have done so far with Red Mako for more than 7.5 years now. And another thing that sets People Partners apart from the rest of the BPOs, especially here in the Philippines, would be it adapts with the times. Like say, for example, right now, post-COVID, it has adapted this setup, which is work from home. For me, in Manila or anywhere in the Philippines, traffic kills. And without any exaggeration. And for us to have this opportunity to work from home, it makes us more efficient and effective. And the energy that we are wasting in traffic, we could pour it into the work that we are doing, therefore making us deliver more. I would say that it also helps us with our mental health, with improving, maintaining, and of course, it is the least I could say is impactful to my life at least. When I was in Manila working there, I lived very close to work, like 15 minutes away from work. But with traffic, maybe it will take me 30 minutes to an hour to get to work. So that's just one way. So two ways, that's almost like 2 hours wasted. Apart from that, of course, I also pay rent for my apartment. I'll have to eat outside and eat fast food. I don't think it's a good lifestyle for me, to be honest, especially with the food part because I do not cook. But now that the setup is work from home, I get to spend time with my family after working. I eat healthy food and no fast food for me anymore, which is always a good thing. I don't pay rent as well. So a lot of not only time that I've saved from, going back and forth to work, but also instead of wasting it on the road, I'm with my family and which of course, again, it fuels me to do more and give back to the work that I do. To add to that, it really as a whole helps me with my emotional and mental health, especially after the pandemic. Of course, we've gone through a lot. So this is really very helpful. Being with family after work, being able to, just quickly go to yoga. It's just 5-10 minutes away from my house here in the province and do all these things that I wouldn't normally get to do if I'm there in Manila or if I'm not working from home. So this is definitely life changing.